Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Controller Chronicles podcast. Episode 13. Episode 13.
Unfucking boy. Unbelievable.
Outrageous effort. How are we all this evening, gents? All good?
We are good. Yeah, all good.
Freshly washed, mate. Freshly washed.
Excellent. As the norm, I am Nipper, that is Fletch, that is Flump, and we're back with the 13th iteration of our podcast. And it's been quite a ride so far. So we've also got some seriously juicy topics tonight, which I was when we were putting them together, I was quite excited about it. So I'm looking forward to this.
I agree.
So I think we might as well get stuck in. There's no point dragging it out. Mr. Fletcher, I believe you have the want to take us away. So
I will.
All yours.
It's not the want; it's the need. The need to take us away. Before we obviously begin with our normal schedule, I would just like to obviously, on the back of our last episode that we put on YouTube, the sit down with Mark from Andy's Man Club. All the feedback has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it's been great. And I actually attended my local Andy's Man Club last night, and I got some good face-to-face feedback. People had seen it, people had enjoyed it. Big shout out to Andy and Ewan, from the club that I go to, specifically said that they thoroughly enjoyed it, and Andy was saying that he downloaded the episodes and watched them on his way to his holiday and back from his holiday. So he's really got it. And, he was the best one was he's like, I'm not a gamer, but watching it makes me want to take up game. So that's a big thing. And not to obviously go fully into it because it is a confidential club that people, if you have attended a club off the back of that, I hope that you got the help and the clouds of your storm have drifted apart a little bit.
It was the reason we did it, wasn't it? To bring a bit more, sort of bring it into people's view a little bit more and understand that these things are there. So
yeah, exactly. I think also listening to Mark explain what happens at a club just takes that anxiety away and makes it a lot easier for someone to walk through the door.
Yeah.
So massive thank you to everyone.
I didn't mean to fucking tag on this, but I think it's going to be relevant to use. On back of that episode there, my local one is going to be receiving two new members this coming Monday.
Amazing.
Nice.
Myself is one of them, and one of my friends.
Amazing.
So
unbelievable.
I was going to tell you some private, but with Fletchy just saying that, I was like, you know what? Let's just. It just shows you that it doesn't matter who or what you are. It's like, I've now received the balls to actually go in there. So Monday will be my first session. We'll see how that goes.
Good on you, mate. Proud of you.
And before I also get into
I don't know anything that.
You might get a little wee sneak peek of the
rematch
there.
Oh, cheeky.
As long as they do flump sizes, we'll be fine.
It is on its way. These are just some samples I've got from our sponsor at Hardcore Apparel.
Yep.
So yeah, hopefully we can get them out.
Exciting times.
Let's go.
Let's go. What you got?
Let's go. With the release of Battlefield 6, which I am happy about, it sort of opened up a social media sort of storm over on X, formerly Twitter. A lot of these high-profile content creators, mainly Call of Duty players, trying to strong-arm developers into making the game more like Call of Duty.
Yep.
Now, what I want to ask is, should developers bow down to these high-profile content creators over the fear of an audience being turned away? Because obviously, let's be honest, these content creators have massive followings.
Mm-hmm.
loyal followings as well. It's almost, I would like to say, it's almost like a cult for some of them.
Yep.
So, should developers bow down, or should developers just make their game and just fuck them?
I think, to be honest, for me, the answer probably lies somewhere in the middle. I don't think it's a case of developers can completely ignore these content creators. However, I do also think that, you know, opinions are like arseholes. We've all got one. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing. And I think developers, as long as developers go into creating a game with the audience in mind and developing a product that's good for the audience, and you know, it's a business as well at the end of the day, so they'll want to make money off of it. So I think there needs to be a little bit of acceptance of criticism, acceptance of constructive criticism. I'd probably put that over the back, because us as gamers, we know what it's like if you're playing a game that you're not particularly good at. It's everything else's fault bar yours. It's the game's fault, it's the other people's cheating, it's your keyboard, it's your controller, it's your seat, it's the lighting in your room, it's the fucking colour of the sky, it's everything bar the fact that you're just maybe not particularly fucking good at the game.
So,
I think that's where it kind of, there needs to be a bit of balance. I mean, I personally, what I would like to see is games maybe approaching certain content creators that they like or have followed or have played their games previously, if it's a franchise, to be on some sort of panel that they can then go to for advice or feedback, because the feedback, as much as it's important, it needs to be brought back in some sort of constructive way. It's fucking pointless if all you're getting back is, this game's shit, I'm going to tell all of my followers that this game's shit, and you're not going to get 10,000 people that are going to buy the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's, for me, there is a yes and a no to that, but I do think the answer, probably to wrap up, it probably lies somewhere in the middle ground somewhere, with a bit of balance.
No, I agree. Flum?
Annoyingly, I agree with you, Nipper.
Annoyingly.
Annoying.
I speak sense sometimes.
Exactly, that's kind of the point. Point.
So,
I will add, though, because there's a semi-chance I might just go off on a wee tangent here. I will add, not all content creators are bad, but not all of them have good ideas.
correct.
It's a case of, I wouldn't even say picking and choosing, it's finding the ones that can eloquently and intelligently put the criticisms, whether good or bad, into words and into a form that is respectable.
Yeah.
And then you get fucking cunts. I'm gonna say it, cunts. Like fucking, what's the fucking big baldy chunky bastard Call of Duty one?
Batman.
That fucking Mr. Well, we need the BR. You need a BR up your fucking arsehole. Shut the fuck up, man. No, every game, like this cunt seems to think needs a BR. Battlefield is not a BR. Battlefield's a fucking cracking FPS, fucking post-traumatic shooter.
Yeah.
Not a fucking game. It's going to give you PTSD. Or if you're me, the fucking giddies and the joys we throw in an RPG at some cunt shit and moaning in your dick. But, specifically, not all of them have good ideas, not all of them have bad ideas.
Yeah.
A panel, I agree with it, but both sides there need to actually be willing.
Yeah. 100%.
Because I'm going to take it a wee bit specific. Bungie, for example, they have very regularly in the past and recently take content creators, either take them to Bungie or have like Zoom calls or whatever, and discuss the game. There's it come out recently that one or two of their sort of summits are called. It's basically just been, this is what we're doing. What's your thoughts? Well, that's what you think. This is what's happening anyway.
Yeah, see, that's no use.
No, see, whereas some of them have probably cracking ideas. Like for a game. They do it's just, but it doesn't matter what game it is.
Yeah.
If you've got a big enough community, there's going to be some folk in there with some cracking ideas that'll make it better. And there'll be some there that really should just lose IQ points for existing. Now, does it sound bad? Yes. Do I give a fuck? No. And as you said, developers need to find that nice little balance. But it is finding that balance where I think is really difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I haven't seen this whole thing, but I have seen a clip recently with Asmongold, that stanky bitch. Just so clear, if we get like some of these folk coming at us, just send them my way. I do not give a fuck.
Just calling everybody out tonight.
Fuck them, mate. Fuck them. I'm feeling it tonight. Fuck them.
I like it.
But with Big Eagle, he played it, and then he uninstalled it, and he stayed he was shit. And it's like, that's fine.
Fine. No problem.
You give it a bash, you know your shit. Bye-bye. Go play something else, as he said it. But, like I said, it was a wee tangent, so the round the back end, if they can find the balance, it's fucking magical.
Yeah.
If they can't find the balance, and they start pandering towards the streamers, the content creators, the influencer names, that game is fucked.
Yeah. It's never gonna, it's fucked before it takes off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, boys, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, but at the same point, I'm obviously speaking about Call of Duty and Battlefield. The games have always been able to coexist. Battlefield did its own thing and Call of Duty did its own thing, so the developers know that the games can live up to what they are by themselves without any of this fucking, it needs to be the movement needs to be really fucking slides cancelling. The game Battlefield doesn't need to be like Call of Duty, and Call of Duty doesn't need to be like Battlefield. Just let the games do the core values and do what they are. No one needs to fucking make these changes. Just let the games have a set of balls and just leave the games as they are up to their roots. And because even from the beta, even the beta, from the beta Battlefield 6 beta to the release, the moaning, they changed the movement and everything from all the moaning, the content creators, and the beta was fucking good.
Well, I won't lie to you. I'm happy with the movement changing because I haven't noticed a single fucking thing regarding the movement changes because it doesn't affect me because I'm shit. But I'm happy with that. I know where I know where I stand in like these PvP type games. I am fucking god awful, but I'll find a way to have fun.
Oh, we have fun.
That's the name of the game. I think as well there'd be massive uproar if all these games were the same. There'd be complaints that there's nothing different out there, and it's another one of the same. So I really struggle when people complain about it being it's too different to this. It's like it's fucking supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're
like
right.
Battlefield 6 is not a sequel to any Call of Duty game, and when Black Ops 7 comes out later on this year, I'm pretty sure it won't be a sequel to any Battlefield game. No. They're different fucking games. That's the point. Try it. If you don't like it, then go back to what you're comfortable with, or try and power through and see if you actually learn to enjoy it. But it just, complaining about it just doesn't help anybody.
Like a thing that you said to me before we started was, I'm lucky Battlefield is a pay to win. And I said, well, there's already been the moaning about the progression system in Battlefield 6 being too slow.
Yeah.
And that was why I said, because I know what EA are going to do. They're going to ponder to this progression system too slow, and they're going to put packs in for you to skip all the progression.
Yeah.
So,
here's the funny thing. See, you said fucking. I know they'll do it, but EA seem to be with this one just a little bit more sensible.
Robust.
I would say so.
Yeah. Now, what I'd like to see them do is have an event or so where you get extra XP.
Double XP events.
Yeah.
Double it's like it's like God. It's like fucking every other PvP show's got something like that.
Yeah.
Like just it's an event where you get double XP.
Friday night to Sunday night, done.
Yeah.
Something like that. You just own your weapons, own your rank, sorted.
Yeah. Well,
Something
this is
like
it. They did also with 2042. They did Friday Night Battlefield. So this coming Friday is going to be the first Friday, obviously out with the release Friday.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're going to do.
There you go. I mean, it wouldn't be a case of this is something completely brand new to Battlefield. No, it's past and proven that they can do events like this.
And like I said, in their defense, like if you're all over X, like the developers are asking for feedback and they're actually acting on it and replying. And on their Discord as well, they've got channels on their Discord for reporting issues and they're responding to all that as well. So
see, that's what I'm saying. They're actually a bit sensible.
Yeah, they're being sensible this time, but which is scary.
Terrifying.
It's bad when we're scared about a developer doing the things that we want developers to do. It's like, fuck hell.
But it's also bad when it's fucking EA, that company that we're scared of doing right.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
I could be able to buy it. Interesting.
Yeah.
No, good. It's thing is as well, it's very, very relevant with obviously with Battlefield just being out. Was it last week? Last week it just came out.
Yeah.
Friday 10th, yeah.
So as you say, it'll be interesting to see whether they push some sort of event on into the weekend and if they carry on that way, because if they're listening to what the gamers are like, and I mean the proper gamers are saying, not just the I tried it for 5 minutes and it's fucking shit. Like it should obviously, if the developer's been proactive about things, that can only be good. It can only be good for the game.
The first another thing that scares me about EA is the first 3 season passes up until December are all free as well.
It's very scary.
It's very scary.
It's very scary.
I'll add on to that one, Fletchy. Fucking when it came out on the EA Play, it was a little bit of a shit show. I don't think it was big because I didn't have 2 issues that I was playing on the EA Play app. But apparently, for what I'm gathering, they're giving anybody that was affected, or it might just be anybody on the EA Play app. I'm not 100% on this. Please don't quote me. But they're giving them the Season 2 Premium Pass right off the bat if you bought a specific edition. Which,
nice.
Alright, I find you maybe able to fork out a little bit more money, but it's still nice that we fucked it up here. Here's something.
Here's what we've done to fix it. Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the game is fucking fantastic. So I'm good. That genuinely is. Like you can, if let's get this, you'll just hear me just either raging or giggling with fucking joy when an RPG either hits a person or a plane. Either way, I'm a tank man.
It's joyous.
If you really want to find out, tune into Twitch this week, boys. Because me and Flumpy will be on there.
There we go. Plenty of Battlefield streams this week. Amazing.
Yeah. Quality content from Fletch, and you'll just hear an idiot on RPG.
Some quality content from Fletch and some content from Flump.
I will make it as explosive as possible.
Hey, boom, brilliant. No, very good. Very good. Excellent.
That was good, Fletch. Thank you for that one.
Yeah, I think Flump, are you up next? Is it your go?
Yeah, I've got. Ooh.
What you got for us?
Whoa.
This is a little bit juicy as well. As regarding the Xbox Game Pass change.
Oh no! I don't want to do it.
Now, specifically the point here is the price.
Yep.
It's went up roughly 50% or so.
Yep.
Now, I think that's roughly about $30 in the US.
Yep.
I mean, they have. Don't get me wrong. They do give you a little bit extra, but you can now get Ubisoft Classics or whatever. Some cracking games on that if you want to play something. You get Fortnite Crew.
Yep.
What the fuck that is? I don't fucking know. And you probably get what you still get everything else like EA Plus and obviously all the Game Passes and whatnot. But I think the Ultimate version is the one that's really the sticking point of the 30 when you get the day one games.
Yep.
And sort of that's all the bells and whistles, which is fine. Which the issue with it. Now, my subscription here ended today, and I had to re-up for mine, which is currently £23 a month in the UK.
Yep.
But we'll get to that in a minute. I don't pay 23 quid. So, I would like to put it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the price point that it's now went to, it's went from, I think it was 19 quid a month up to 23. So it's roughly about an extra fiver in the UK,
yep.
if I remember correctly. You get the Ubisoft Classics, Fortnite, Fish, whatever else. So you get other bells and whistles. What's your thoughts and opinions on the price hike? Do you think you get enough of it? And is it now not a bad? Is it now not a good deal for gaming?
Ooh.
Fletch, I'm going to let you go first because I've got a wee bit of a rant on this.
Okay.
So.
Right. So I'm purely going to speak from the perspective of someone that doesn't use Game Pass.
Yeah.
But I pay for the highest tier of PS Plus.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will admit I am getting shafted by PlayStation Plus because I don't get as much bang for my buck as I would for paying for Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's true.
Game Pass is roughly going up to the same price as what I would pay monthly for the PlayStation Plus that I pay for. And I'm getting far less content and far less, bells and whistles for it. But I only pay for the highest tier of PS Plus because I've got a PS Portal and I get the cloud streaming games and stuff that I can. Obviously, I travel a lot for work, so I've got games to play and stuff. So it doesn't bother me, but I could see why it would bother those who are loyal subscribers to the Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, for what you're paying, sometimes up to 80 quid for a game these days on release, and you're paying going to be paying £23, £24 a month, and sometimes basically getting these games on release. Is it that big of a deal to go up paying extra fiver for games that you'll get on day one? Depends what games you're into, and depends what game. If Microsoft are going to keep it up with the content and what they're adding to it.
Yep.
But I also, I fully agree that you Game Pass subscribers are getting kicked in the teeth for your loyalty and getting the piss taken out of you. It's like Microsoft's been taken over by EA. But yeah, I would say, I loyally get bent over by Sony every month, so it doesn't bother me too much because I'm not a Game Pass subscriber, but I can see why.
Yeah. You're basically paying the same for less stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nail loop. Night nipper. I'm waiting for this. I am waiting for this.
So we'll get the PS Plus debate out of the way, right? Because I'm the same as Fletch, right? I pay for the ultimate premium, whatever iteration they call it, and it's like 22, 23 quid, right? So I pay for that. Now, you're right in that you probably don't get every single month your bang for your buck. Now, what will happen is like once a quarter, once every 4 months, give or take, is you'll get an unbelievable game free on that probably makes it worth its while. So you go 3 months thinking, fuck's sake, I'm fucking paying 22 quid, I'm getting absolutely jack shit. I'm playing games that I'll never play, and then boom, the 4th month comes along and you get a game for like that would be 70 quid normally, that 60, 70 quid that you get. So that's the marketing strategy, that's the way that they keep you hooked. Because then you go, fuck it, I can't cancel my subscription now because what if next month's the month? It's the whole fucking lottery numbers thing. If the 1 week you miss your lottery numbers, they're gonna come up. So that's what it is to keep you coming back, right? So PS Plus is probably not worth its value, right? Across the course of a year. Now, what I do have a bit of a problem with is anybody saying that the Game Pass is not worth the money in terms of the price hike. Nobody likes stuff going up in price. Nobody, right? Whether it's food, energy prices, your fucking car insurance, nobody likes anything going up in price, right? But I'm actually going to run through some things with you here, if you don't mind, okay?
Okay,
I've got a wee bit of a fucking list. So, as of last month, Game Pass was 15, 16 quid, I think, somewhere in that sort of something area. It's now up to 23, 24 quid, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, yes, 23, I think you're right.
So when you take that across the course, let's just say you were paying 23 quid for a year, right? That is 246 pound, right, for across the whole year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run through a list of games that you got day one that they were released, right? Now I'm going to take an average price of these games coming out being 50 quid. Some will be higher than that, some will be less than that, right? It's the way it works.
This is the average.
So this is just this year, by the way, right? Octopath Traveler 2, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, which is probably going to be named Game of the fucking Year, by the way.
Well deserved.
Doom the Dark Ages, Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers, Gears of War Reloaded, Hollow Knight Silksong. Now, I plucked two that are yet to come out between now and the end of the year, which is Ninja Gaiden 4 and Football Manager 26. Right? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 8 games. Right? 8 games that are worth, on average, £50 a pop. Right? 8 times 5, anybody?
It's 400 quid.
It's £400, right? So if you didn't have Game Pass and you wanted to play all of these games, it would have cost you £400. But the fact of the matter is, it's cost you £230 and you got them on day one release. You can preload them onto your machine. I don't see the fucking problem. I don't. I genuinely don't. No. I think it's very much gamers being spoiled, and I think it's a case of, do you know what? If you don't like the subscription, don't fucking do it. Cancel it. You can cancel it any time. There's no penalty for cancelling either PS Plus or the Game Pass at any point. You can cancel it any time you like. But that by the way, that is me just looking at what was on Game Pass. That is 5 minutes worth of research to find those games. Now, even if you start looking back at like the games that are on there from previous years, the Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 5's on there. So I personally, I understand that people might have a different opinion, and that's absolutely fine. But from a personal standpoint, I think the Game Pass could be 30 quid a month and it would be absolutely worth it. So that's my, for what it's worth, that's my 2 pence. And I think if you're worried about something going up £4, it's probably not the biggest worry you're going to have in your life, is it?
No.
You've probably got there's other things that are more important that you could spend £4 on if that's what it is. And like I said, this isn't me coming from a point of privilege where it's like, oh fucking, it's only fucking 23 quid. Like I've been skint, I've been broke than fucking you could ever imagine, right? But I didn't, at the times when I was broke, I just didn't have subscriptions and I didn't have like this, that, and the next thing. I just think for what you get, and really, if you really look at what you get, rather than just being like, oh, all we get is a game a month, and you know this every couple of weeks, and fucking, it's like, well, just cancel it and go and spend 60 quid on it. Clair Obscur's on the PlayStation Store for like 45 quid.
Exactly.
I played it and completed it within 2 weeks of it being out, and guess how much I spent on it? Fuck all.
It's fucking true though.
Okay.
Hey,
So that's my opinion on the whole matter. I'll shut up now because I'm a bit annoyed about the whole thing.
I think I'm a hit you with my bit now. I think a lot of people are complaining. Complaining might not be the wrong thing, but I'm a wee bit concerned that they can take it. They can take that game away. They can take it off Game Pass anytime they want. You don't have a say in it.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Also, like to point out that any digital game can be done the exact same.
Correct.
Anybody heard of The Crew?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you seen the lawsuit that's going on about that?
Oh no,
Yep.
no.
There you go. So they took down the Crew servers, and people fucking sued because of it.
Because they thought they owned the game.
Yeah, and you can what? There's nothing they can do. There's absolutely nothing they can do. And we'll take Destiny, for example. A lot of their stuff has been removed from the game.
Yep. Digital ownership is worth jack shit.
Yes, you pay for the DLC, you pay for a license to play it. Do I agree with it? Do I? Fuck! I'd like to get out. I do not agree with it. But I understand that I'm paying for a license to play it. I'm not paying specifically for that content.
Yeah. Yep.
Because then who else is going to be able to play it? If you've got sole ownership, who else can play it?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, bunch of whiny bitches. But anyway, get back to Game Pass. So as you see, Nipper, you rattled off a lot of games there.
Yep.
I didn't realise that Football Manager 26 was going to be on Game Pass.
Yeah, day one release.
I'd like to point out that itself, for me, is going to pay for the entire year.
Yeah, it's two. That's worth 2 or 3 months worth of the Game Pass itself.
Month, that's 2-3 years, mate. We both know the hours that we're going to sink into that fucking thing. We're going to lose lives, brain cells. We're going to lose fucking planets.
It's going to be unhealthy.
What if you did? I don't give a fuck. But yes, I'm going to be playing the living shit out of that. But also, for me, I can count right now, there's 5 games of Game Pass that I've either played or I'm going to play that's already, for me, paid for this year. Clear Obscure, Doom the Dark Ages, Football Manager, Silk Song, because I fucking hate it, and it's a lesson learned, and the Outer Worlds 2, which is out in 2 weeks' time, by the way.
2. Yep, exactly.
That is something that I'm fucking highly looking forward to, and that game itself, you're talking got 100 quid there.
Yeah.
Well, you're speaking. You're going on the average of £50 a game. You're at 250 quid though.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. You
So
probably are talking.
It's paid for itself. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where it gets funky for me. I don't pay 23 quid a month. I pay 14. Dude, I've
What
said
shenanigans have you done?
No, I'm gonna explain it to you. It's fucking great. I explained I think it was last week. I said to you that I paid £7 for my first month of Game Pass Ultimate.
Yep.
Now I paid that completely legitimately, no dodginess, because I've got my phone and my broadband with EE, and one of their add-ons is Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You get the first month for £7, and then it's £14 a month after that.
Perfect.
And I cancelled I did end up cancelling my subscription, which is fine. I'm explaining to you why, because you know what, I'm not going to be fucking paying that. I can get off fucking CD keys or loaded, whatever it's called now, for a lot cheaper.
Yep.
And
websites are available.
If they are, I don't know about them. I'm just going to be first of experience. I'm a very old bastard. But what I did see is Microsoft came out and said that if you're on a particular price point for your Game Pass, like a recurring, you'll keep that recurring price.
Yeah.
But if you're a new subscriber, you'll be charged the new price.
The new rate.
So in about 2 minutes of that, one just went, I'd like to cancel my cancellation, please.
Yeah.
And so I now pay £14 a month for my Game Pass, and which I'm fucking very happy to pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what, 140, that's what, £168 a year?
Yeah.
I'm right now, I'll tell you what I've got installed for Game Pass right now, which is fucking hilarious. if it loads up. I've got Hogwarts Legacy.
There you go. Another one.
There you go. I've got Hogwarts Legacy. I've got Clair Obscure. And I've got Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I've got them installed and I play them. I've played Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I've never played before, which I ended up liking.
Yep.
And I'm just going through the coming soon stuff again. And you know what? They should say you got Outer Worlds coming, you got Football Manager coming,
yep.
Even got COD coming. I'll buy that, play the campaign, and uninstall it.
Yeah. And
it's a case of that pays for it. But I'm playing the campaign, I ain't playing multiplayer. Fuck that shit. So for me, like the 168 quid a year I'm going to be paying for it, I've already got my money's worth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm for me personally, plus I get Ubisoft Classics. So if I want to go back and play whatever the fuck's on there,
yeah,
I can. I get EA Play.
Yeah.
Which is great, but unfortunately I now play I've already bought EA Play Pro, which is fine because Battlefield 6 is on it.
Yeah.
And FIFA's on it, and I play they two as well.
Yeah.
So they're about 160 quid between them roughly.
Nah.
Yeah.
Money's worth there.
100%.
No. This sounds like I'm a fucking rich fucking loady bastard. I work in a fucking supermarket. I do not have fucking money. I budget like a motherfucker. I may be a fat motherfucker, but I've just been adopted by a four-legged little feline, and she's now taking up all my fucking cash. So although it's like, yes, I've got some of these. What's the word I'm looking for? What is the word you use? Fucking. Aye, but what's that word? Fucking. See when you can't use fucking words, man.
Yeah. This week on Flump Can't Speak.
Flump can't use fucking words. So like, oh, I've got these. What's it called? We've got like, you've got subscriptions and that. It's like I'm no loaded. I know what I like to have, and
yeah,
I know what I need to have to keep me entertained. So Game Pass keeps me entertained. EA Play Pro keeps me entertained.
I just think everybody wants something for nothing all the time.
Exactly, and it's like
just...
I like dire straits.
But it's like I feel like I'm getting that with Game Pass. I have no idea what Fletcher said, and I'm really fucking confused. What did you say, son?
He said, "All right, Dire Straits," as in the band.
Money for nothing.
Yeah. Fucking cracking riff, by the way. Whoa. Fucking magnificent riff. But yeah, I've now lost my train of thought, so thank you. Probably the best idea. But no, personally, I think Xbox is a fucking fantastic deal. For me personally, even if I was having to pay the 23 quid, I'd be alright paying me that. I'd get my money's worth out of it. If you didn't, that's fine.
Yeah,
don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
Spend it on
forcing you to buy it.
Spend it on Netflix or fucking your fucking mocha iced latte chocolate fucking tea. You coffee drinking bunch of bastard. Anyway, that's my rant over because I could go in a while. I have a little bit of aggression to get after this.
I was about to say, Jesus Christ. Right, I think I'll take over before Flump starts insulting the audience anymore. Yeah, no, that was good, and I kind of agree with everything that we're saying there in terms of if you don't. It is at the end of the day they are giving you access to games essentially for nothing. You're paying the subscription, but if you look at the value of what you're getting in the cold light of day, it's worth the money. It just is, factually. Yeah. So.
And if it's not for you, don't pay it.
Don't buy it. Yeah. Don't buy it. Whatever you do, I think we can all just agree is don't buy PS Plus. Because you get fucked.
Funnily enough, I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck for that.
Right, well, we'll shift gears a wee bit, and
please do.
We'll take you on to what my topic is for this evening for you two gentlemen. So
I like it.
So I'll go into a bit more depth about my answer to this question because it's a very specific game that's kicked this off. So the question I have for you is, tell me about a franchise or a set of games, doesn't necessarily have to be a specific franchise, that you love that have released a game within its library that is of a different genre to the rest of them. So they've come outside of their norm and they've released a game that is still set within the universe or the world or whatever, but it's a completely different genre, plays completely different to what you would normally expect. Tell me yours.
Let's you want to take it. You want me to go?
You go first, mate. I'm doing a little bit of research on the fly here.
That's fair.
On the fly.
So, to be honest with you, when I first heard that question, I was confused as fuck. I was like, what the fuck is he meaning?
So,
Also, then it kicked in because my brain cells went, hold on a minute here, big man, here's what's happening. But for me, there's only one answer because it's really the only one that I've got is Halo.
yeah.
So, Halo, as we all know, is the greatest FPS in the history of FPSs. If you don't count 4 and 5. So obviously, Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Flumpy was a happy wee French-hating bastard at that point. I'm quite aggressive tonight, boys. I do not know why, and I do not apologise. If people have issues with it, fucking here I am. But anyway, that's your question. Halo, obviously, is FPS, as we all know. They also released a real-time strategy. Sorry, a turn-based game, which is really going to fuck you up.
Yep.
Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2. Easily two of my favourite offshoot games. Like I wouldn't put them top 5 or top 10.
Aye.
But I would put the games that I played them, you loved them, haven't played them again.
Yeah.
They need to.
Yeah.
So it was weird going from I know this is Halo. I know these vehicles. I know these soldiers. I know this. I know that. But it's a fucking turn-based game. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Why am I enjoying this bullshit?
So how did they play Flump? Because I don't think I've ever actually played them. You say they're turn-based, but like, is it? Are we talking like JRPG turn-based or like XCOM turn-based?
Well, Command and Conquer. If I'm brutally honest with you.
Okay.
Like, you remember? I don't know. You might remember because you're just as old as I am. Old school Command and Conquer.
Yeah.
It's honest, literally exactly like that.
Yeah, okay.
The map starts. You have to go around.
Yeah.
Have to unlock it, and then you create your fucking forces and whatnot.
Aye.
Honestly, I'm having a real fucking bad day with words, but anyway. But it was like completely in the Halo universe.
Yep.
But essentially old school Command and Conquer, and I did. You know what? I won't lie to you. I liked old school Command and Conquer.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I didn't care what Football Manager was, that didn't last too long. So playing that, I was like, I'm really enjoying it. And to be fair, it had a good story to it, so that also kept me fucking. That also brought me in.
Yeah.
And then Halo Wars 2 came out. It was more of the same, which is fucking fantastic. Story was fucking lovely. And what I did like is then in Halo Infinite, the enemies from Halo Wars 2 were the main bad guys in Halo Infinite, and the main sort of chuckle fuck for 2 was main chuckle fuck in Infinite, which I thought was quite nice.
Yeah, so they kind of they made it canon.
Basically, the canon. You know what? For me, that was lovely.
Yeah.
I've never went back to play them again because I don't have to, but it's Halo. Gone from an FPS to
Good.
an RTS / turn-based / I still don't really know what to call it. That's fine. Short, simple, and to the point.
Excellent. Love it.
Love it. That actually feeds nicely into mine. So in 1995, Command & Conquer was released. Went on to become the biggest RTS game ever, in my opinion. Nothing ever came close to it.
Yeah, I think so.
Unfortunately, EA got its hands on it and shut it down. But do you know, in 2002, Command & Conquer released a first-person shooter game.
Ooh. No, I genuinely did not.
Did not know this.
So, in 2002, Command & Conquer released a game called Renegade, which was a first-person shooter set in the Command & Conquer universe.
Right.
So this was original Command and Conquer. It wasn't Red Alert, so it was the GDI and Nod factions. So you actually got to go, obviously, control the tanks inside the buildings, do all your resources, and you were actually a soldier doing, going around and doing the job, yeah.
Ooh,
And I absolutely
excellent.
loved it. Absolutely loved the game.
Didn't even
The
know
story
that
was
existed
good.
either, to be honest.
I had no
There you
idea,
go.
lad.
The story was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. But you know what? They never released another after that, and it just went back to its RTS.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, like that's quite an interesting one. Gone from an RTS to an FPS.
Yeah, whereas also
Like,
yours was FPS to RTS.
which
And I second what you said. The Halo War games were unreal.
fucking brilliant, legitimately brilliant.
It filled that Command and Conquer void for a lot of people, especially myself. Yeah. So, 100%.
Fucking beautiful. What about you, Nipper? What's yours?
Makes sense. So mine's is quite slight in the change that they've made, or the genres that they've skipped across. So obviously I was recently on holiday, so I'd taken my Switch away with me, and I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna need a new game just to keep me entertained on the plane and beside the pool and all the rest of it. So I'd noticed that Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evil East Chronicles, had been released. So to give you a little bit of background, so Final Fantasy obviously is JRPG, it's turn based, it's iconic, right? So in '97, in Japan and North America, they released Final Fantasy Tactics, which is a TRPG. So it's a tactical role playing game. So essentially, the levels are segments of a map that are formed with a grid. You, as your units, your individual soldiers, obviously are in one square at a time, and you move them and you complete actions and you attack or you pick stuff up or whatever it is. So, but this is obviously set fully as a Final Fantasy game. There's lots of Final Fantasy elements to it. So that never actually made it to Europe, the original Final Fantasy Tactics game. It was Japan and North America. They released a version on the PSP called Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions, which was released in 2007. And this was the first time I'd played this. It was on the PSP only, and it was... I picked it up thinking it was going to be another Final Fantasy game, that I was going to get hundreds of hours with a brand new cast of characters, and I'd get to level my guy up to 100, have his ultimate weapon, smash the shit out of everything. But obviously booting it up, it was a hell of a lot different, and I was forced to kind of adapt and use actual thinking about what I was doing, instead of just being like, right, just run up to that guy and fucking smash him in the head with your sword. It was very much, no, you need to concentrate on the placement of your units, you need to not get flanked, you need to pick up items as you go along. So a lot different. But when I'd found out that they'd remastered it, remade it into Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evil East Chronicles, I was like, I'm having some of that. So I bought it, obviously, just a couple of days before I went away, and I think I sunk about 40 hours into it between the two plane journeys, and obviously at the pool at night when the kids are asleep and all the rest of it. So I would say it obviously unlocked a bit of a core memory for me, because 2007's like nearly 20 years ago, so it's not recent. So it obviously brought back a lot of memories. But they one of the things that I love about it so much is the fact that it's so different, but it's so familiar. There's a lot of Final Fantasy elements that are still ingrained into the game, whether it's like the odd thing being called, a weapon being called a certain thing. You've got all of your magics, your fire, Fyra, Fyraga, pure, like you know, it was just it's very Final Fantasy, but just in it with a different mask on. So that kind of inspired my question to you gents today. Was just obviously playing that playing the shit out of that game for the last week and a bit. It's also very, very good. Yeah. I don't know. I know TRPGs might not quite be both of your things, but you know, if you get a chance and a Switch and a copy of the game happens to fall into your hands, I would highly recommend.
Absolutely.
Highly recommend going for it.
I'm still in shock that you thought you were getting 100 hours of fucking UMD on the PSP, mate.
Well, yeah, there is that as well, to be fair, but you know, nearly 20 years ago I was a fucking moron back then, so I'm only a slight moron now. So
how good was the PSP? By the way?
The PSP was awesome.
Apart from the UMDs, but yeah, the PSP was so good.
The one thing that also caused my thought of what it was going to be was I bought a PSP for Final Fantasy Crisis Core. So Crisis Core is the prequel to Final Fantasy VII, so it explains a little bit about the story leading up to Final Fantasy VII, but it was only available on the PSP back then. It's since been reported to PS5 and remastered, actually, I think it was, in the last couple of years. So I'd had the PS, and I seen Final Fantasy and I thought, fuck it, I'm having some of that. And,
I'm having that,
you know, it is what it is. It turned out to be something else, but it was a decent experience in the end as well. So can't really grumble too much.
Fair enough, very good.
So yeah, no, the lot of good games there as well. Games I didn't even know existed with
Command and Conquer.
Command and Conquer, and even the Halo games I didn't know they were a thing, to be honest.
Honestly, easily two, just two fantastic games. So if you ever get a chance, I'd suggest you play them.
Absolutely. I would also open that question out to everybody that's watching. If there's a game that tickled your fancy that doesn't normally, or you had a happy accident in terms of you picked the game up thinking it was something else and it turned out to be good, let us know what it is and we'll take that on board. And
you know what, Nipper, I'm sorry to do this, but your question just sparked something in me. I have a quick fire question for the two of you.
Okay, go for it.
What is a game that you randomly picked up that became possibly either one of your favourites or became a game that you absolutely love? I'm talking absolutely out the blue, in the shop, buying it.
I've got a very easy answer to this because it's just pinged straight away into my head.
Yeah. Go away.
And that is PlayStation 1.
Yes.
The game Driver.
A good shout, by the way. Fucking fantastic.
That game I picked up thinking, I thought it was like a racing game.
Yes.
As you would sort of expect. It was not a racing game. It's basically like GTA, but you can't get out of the car. That's basically about the size of it. But that hooked me straight away, just the way it was and the way it looked and the way it felt. So I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did, considering I thought it was something completely different.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's would be Rainbow Six Vegas.
Fucking good game, by the way.
Very good game.
Yeah, absolutely. Introduction to the Rainbow Six franchise. Seeing it, I was like, it looks like SWAT team. Love that. Pick it up. Boom.
Fucking fantastic.
Excellent.
Fucking fantastic.
Not good. I like that flump, a wee off the cuff question.
What's your flump?
So, mine is. You'll see in a minute why it is what it is. But I can remember buying this game. I can remember exactly what I was buying this game. So I went in the game in Stirling. Yes, there's context behind this. I'll make it quick. Context, but I was in Stirling. I was looking for a new game. I went in the game. Not Game Station. This is when it actually
game the shop.
Actually did well. So I'm sorry, it was Game Station before Game Boy. This is when they actually sold stuff. So I walked in. I was like, I'm looking for a new game. I was a young boy. I didn't have too much money, so I went to the reduced section. It's like, young Flumpy loves sci-fi. Old Flumpy still loves sci-fi. So I was looking through the game, just like, nothing really takes my fancy. Took this case, it was like, that looks cool. That looks kind of sci-fi. It looks kind of alien-y. It's like, only cost a $5. I could still got a McDonald's. So I went and bought it. Took it home, played the shit out of it. That game was Mass Effect 1.
Yes!
Yeah.
And what makes it worrying is it was the 4th shelf up, 15th game in, and it was the only copy that they had.
Oh, amazing.
I genuinely still remember that. Legitimately, randomly, I just went in for a new game, and I came in with possibly, not possibly, definitely the greatest franchise I have ever played.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm glad I cleaned the kitchen.
You've started something here, Flump, because I've got a story I need to tell you, right? So,
Okay, mate, go for it.
I don't know if you remember, Fletch. So again, a little bit of context here. Myself and Fletch stay in the same town. Flump lives a little bit away from us. So Fletch, I don't know if you remember on the high street the Global Video.
Yes.
So video game store, basically like Blockbuster, but it was a different franchise, if you like.
Fucking Global Video.
Yeah. So we had one in on the high street, right? And I remember walking in there and just being like, it was similar situation to you, Flump. I got taken in. I think, at the time my mum was like, right, I'm gonna get a couple of videos for movies to watch over the weekend. Go and see. They hired out games,
Yeah,
as well. So PS1
this.
games. So I'm looking and I'm sitting and I'm going, fucking, I don't know what I fancy. And I'm picking up games and looking at the back and pulling out the manuals and the covers and reading and having a look back when games had fucking manuals in them.
Yeah.
So I'm looking through and I'm like,
physical boxes.
yeah, exactly. So I'm looking through and I'm thinking, fuck it, right. I want this one. Mum, I want this one. Right, okay, no problem. So it was like, that was, say, a Friday night. So they did it like a weekend thing. You had to bring it back to Sunday. So when you went to take it back, or you could go back in, you could extend it. So if you had it out, you could just say, oh, I'm wanting to keep that. You pay a fee. I'm wanting to keep that for another week, or I'm wanting to whatever. Right? I had this game constantly. I had to go in every week to pay a fee to keep it. I had it for a month, right? So that game, right, and this is where my love and basically all of my joy comes from when it comes to this franchise. That game was Final Fantasy 9.
Oh.
So that was I because I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I didn't know any better. But I obviously picked up this Final Fantasy 9 thinking, oh, that's nice, it's colourful, lots of nice characters. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking I was going to complete it by Sunday. Like, that was never ever going to happen. So anyway, kept extending it, and that's there you go, there's my origin story when it comes to Final Fantasy.
Honest, brilliant, man.
So that obviously sparked then going, fuck it, oh, apparently there's 2 previous to it. Let's go and have a look at them, and then obviously it fucking exploded.
Boiled over there.
And then
Global and
now I'm
Blockbuster,
obsessed.
so good, man. They were so good.
Unbelievable.
You used to rent a game for the PlayStation 1 out on the Friday. You used to go home with your CD rewriter, copy it, and put it back.
Exactly.
Like, take it back like 15 minutes later, being like, no, I don't want this one anymore. I'll take that one instead.
Yeah.
And what's funny, I don't know about you two, but you go into Global Video, you see that one man, and you know exactly who he is. He's the one, when you get your PlayStation chip, you go to him for your dodgy game.
Yeah, he's
that
guy.
And you see him walking out with bags of stuff. And I don't know about you two, but at my Global Video, I still remember where it is. It's the fucking Talent Salon now. Fucking horrible.
I think it's a charity shop now for us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He'd go in. Well, I suppose I always been a charity shop. He'd go in, a bunch of games, and walk out, and you're like, how would you like to do that? His fucking brother was sitting on the desk.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I live in a small town. It's a little shithole. My shithole, you're not allowed to say it. That's you care if you, I don't care. But it's like, Flump. I'm getting
that was a good one.
It's like, because my town is relatively quite small, it's like you either know someone or you know someone that knows that person.
Yeah.
And it's like, personally, I walk up the town, I'll have like 4 or 5 people say hello to me. No idea who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
They ken my mom, I didn't ken them. But it's like, but that's just, when you think global video, it's like, and also let's just say that you got your dodgy game, just like, it's just fucking that wee memory there. What a fucking tangent!
Also, for anyone who are watching, we did not chip our PlayStations or copy games. That was a joke.
Oh no, I fucking did. My stepdad, I did that, no, nipper. There's context behind this. My stepdad, when my mum married her second husband, he did it for me because he was trying to win me over. He's a piece of shit. I took it, I used it, I never said I liked him. He also did my Nintendo 64. He tried to buy my love so fucking much. He's just a big piece of shit. I can tell you where he lives. I can tell you who he is. Go kick his ass in. I don't care.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this podcast has taken a slight left turn at the top of the road.
I apologise.
Welcome. No, you don't.
Oh, dude, for that, I did that was a tangent that we maybe shouldn't have went on.
That was. Hey, listen.
Fuck it.
I enjoyed the ride.
Do.
It's what we do.
Right.
No. So no, Flap, I am moving us on. Right.
Good, because I was going to say something really bad, but I can do that.
Good, right. Well, let's move on then. So, I think what we're going to do to finish off this week's episode is it's the return of the quiz.
no.
The quiz. Now, with it being the final quarter of the year, all gaming news kind of looks towards the Game Awards, which I held, which I think it's mid-December, so it's proper toward the end of the year.
Yeah.
Obviously, you start getting whispers of nominees and all the rest of it. So, with that in mind, this week's questions are all themed on the Game Awards.
No.
I'm fucked.
So,
Me too.
also, as a very loose clue to you all, every game that is an answer to these questions has been mentioned on this podcast before. So specifically sought out questions that have answers that we've discussed previously.
Man's acting like we've got memories.
Well, listen, I'm exposing your memory here. So,
I'm
I can tell you how bad it is.
Rhythm with a tism. My memory is
eyes down, asses up. Let's get ready to go. So, question number 1. In what year was the first Game of the Year award from the Game Awards handed out? And there's a bonus point if you can tell me what that game was. So the Game Awards is the whole thing. It started in a certain year, and what was the Game of the Year for that year? So we'll start with the year, if you can give me your guesses for the year.
2010.
2010 from Flump.
2012.
2012 from Fletch. You are both incorrect.
Obviously.
2014
Ooh.
was the very first. Would anybody like to hazard a guess at what the Game of the Year was that year? And bear in mind, like I said, any game that is an answer to any of these questions has been mentioned by one of us three on this channel.
I'm gonna say Skyrim.
Fletch?
It was probably a Halo game.
A Halo game. Okay. So, again, you are both incorrect.
Obviously.
Obviously. The Game of the Year in 2014 was Dragon Age Inquisition.
Wow.
Honestly, very, very valid. Very valid.
Very good game. Very, very good game. Very good franchise, by the way. Unbelievable franchise.
Even Veilguard.
Yeah. As much as it didn't do particularly well, Veilguard was very, very good. It's a story game, Fletch, you won't understand.
Basically, aye.
Right, question number 2. What game won Game of the Year in 2018?
What the fuck?
Mr.
We
Fletcher,
discussed
I
all
will
these
ask you for your answer first. This time.
Honestly, I'll fucking ask you to take that because it's just up there. I've already forgotten. So I'm out.
Oh.
I genuinely. I can.
Game of year 2018, did you say?
2018.
It is going to be. Is it Elder Scrolls?
Elder Scrolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Flump.
I'm going to pick Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2. So,
I
again,
don't-
yous are both incorrect.
Obviously.
And Flump, I think you might kick yourself when I say this.
Red Dead Redemption 1.
No, it's God of War.
Oh, wow.
And it's
Fucking-
actually known now
Oh.
as God of War 2018.
Oh.
since Ragnarok came out.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fucking annoying.
Right. Question. To be fair, mate, I had a lot of fun making these questions. So
No,
they are
you're
quite
absolutely
difficult.
fine. You can suck every piece of my fucking clean asshole right now.
At least it's clean. Right. What game won Game of the Year in 2023?
Holy fuck.
So the year before last. Mr. Flump, you are first to answer this.
Good luck with this one. I'm gonna guess. I have no idea, but I kind of mean if it was 2022 or 2023, but it's a very controversial pick. There's fucking Frogger. That's my answer. But I'm going to,
Frogger.
yeah, I legitimately don't know. But I will say is, I think it was a controversial pick.
Okay.
I'm thinking of games that obviously we've discussed there. It's annoying. A game you've been talking about again recently, fucking Baldur's Gate 3.
So, did you say Frogger?
Obviously, I'm fucking wrong, mate. Let's be
So-
honest with you.
Unbelievably, Fletch, you are correct. It is Baldur's Gate 3, Game of the Year 2023. So well done. Well done.
You said obviously fucking games that you have been discussing, and that's one that you've
Yeah.
mentioned quite a bit. So
Yeah, especially recently. Because we do so much D&D. D&D
Yeah.
videos also on the channel. Check them out.
yeah, buddy.
Season 2 coming soon.
Season 2 is coming soon. Right, question number 4. Fletch leads by 1-0. Which game won Best Independent Game at the Game Awards in 2023? So Baldur's Gate's won Game of the Year. Which game has won Best Independent Game? So a game that is published by an independent publisher, small publisher, developer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's been mentioned on the channel.
It's no Hollow Knight. No Shovel Knight. Honestly, I got.
Fletch,
You've
you're first up to answer this one.
At this point, you just gave me my fucking forfeit. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm legitimately struggling here.
2023 is it? No, that's too soon. Too
Gonna have
It's
to
been
push you
mentioned.
for an answer, Fletch.
Is it? No, I was thinking Prey, but that's older than 2023. So I'll just say Prey.
Prey. Okay.
Yeah.
Flump.
In Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. Both incorrect, and I actually thought you'd said the right thing, Fletch, when you said it, but the answer is Stray.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking about. Fucking cat. Fucking
The cat game.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
2023.
2023.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
There you go.
I genuinely thought that was a lot longer, to be honest with you. It's no excuse. I thought it was
Yeah.
longer. I still wouldn't have picked it. Still wouldn't have fucking picked it.
Right. Last question. Fletch leads by 1-9. Flump, it's your opportunity to get yourself back in the game.
Good luck.
What game won the best community support award in 2019.
I'm letting Sledge go because I have an idea of this one.
Okay.
How right I am, I fucking don't know. I'm probably wrong, but
community support.
Yeah, so the best community support award in 2019.
Destiny 2.
Okay. Lump.
that's what I was going to go with.
Destiny 2 is the correct answer. So, well done to Mr. Fletcher, who wins that 2-1.
Fair play. What's my forfeit? Because I knew this was coming.
Yeah, I don't actually know what your forfeit is. I didn't get as far as thinking what a forfeit would actually be. So,
yeah. But
listen, we do these things for the fun of it.
No, make one up.
Well, I tell you what, right? I'm not going to make up the forfeit. You guys can make up the forfeit. So whatever horrible, panic-inducing thing that you want Flump to do, let us know. And that's what Flump will do.
If you pick Stardew Valley, I'm going to find your house and I'm going to shit your kettle.
Stardew Valley.
We both know it's coming.
So that is that. I thought with it being with us getting towards Game Awards time.
Aye.
Obviously, if Expedition 33 doesn't win Game of the Year, then we riot. So that's just
even I would agree with that.
That's it's got to happen. Otherwise, yep, it's game over.
We'll find out just how powerful fucking Renoir really is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but no, so that again, that's us. Episode number 13 in the bank, guys. Well done.
Fucking done and dusted, gentlemen.
And yeah, I think unless you guys have anything you want to add while we're in here, I think obviously you touched on it as well, but anybody new who's come in because of the videos that we've done for Andy's Man Club, I would highly, obviously thank you, welcome, hello. I would highly recommend checking some of our other stuff. We've got lots of varied stuff that we do. Unfortunately, it is us three all the time, and we are fucking idiots. So we talk about video games. We've got sit down interviews that we do, which obviously we did with Mark from the AMC, which was
magnificent.
Yeah, eye opening. I think to be honest is probably the best word. And we do a D&D session as well, which we invite a dungeon master on, and he talks us through, and we just cause absolute carnage. So yeah.
And I'd also like to point it specifically with the D&D, my entire goal is to break them. Just break them.
Yeah, and
emotionally, mentally.
I think the last episode we came very, very close, to be honest with you, because we did nothing that he was expecting we were going to do. So
neither did we.
Yeah, this is very true. It just kind of takes off and disappears. Yeah. So no, listen. That again, thank you very much. We wouldn't be anywhere without anybody coming and viewing and having a look. And the only thing I would say is we encourage comments. Tell us anything that we've discussed tonight that, you know, even if you're not happy about the Game Pass prices, let us know. Tell us why. If you don't think it's worth it, tell us why. You know, tell us all these things. Again, franchises, different genre games. Tell us, let us know, because we like to hear from you guys, and it's important. So, and obviously, let us know how you did on the quiz as well, because I'm sure somebody might have done better than Flump.
Oh, mate, my fucking cat did better than me. But also, if you're putting in comments and if you want to give somebody shit, fire it at me. I'm going to laugh at it, and you feel happy getting some shit off yourself as well. Make everybody happy.
That's what I like to hear. So listen, Noble, you can take it. You're a big laddie. You can take it. But no, listen again. Thank you for us all very much, and we'll no doubt we'll see you again soon. So, thank you all very much.
Another enjoyable episode of What the Fuck is Flump going to say this week?
What the fuck was that? Thanks, guys. See you all later on.
Bye.